Hi and Assalamualaikum to everyone. I'm Nurin Zarif Atira binti Mama Arif and I will be your moderator for today. Okay, so today we want to talk about heritage preservations and our group choose to talk about Kelly Castle. So before we go further, I will introduce all the panelists briefly. Okay, so our first panelist is Aina, and beside her is Nabila, and the last one is Liza. Okay, so welcome to our forum for today. First, let me start our forum with an explanations of our topic. As we know, we choose Kelly cases to preserve it. And let me talk a little bit about Kelly cases. Kelly Castle, sometimes also called Kelly Forley, is a castle located in Batu Gajah Kinta district, Perak, Malaysia. The unfinished ruins mentioned was built by a Scottish planter named William Kelly Smith. According to different accounts, it was either a gift for his wife or a home for his sons. Okay. William Kelly Smith from a little town in Scotland. He built a building for his beloved wife, and the building structure same reasons point, like a symbol of love, such as Shah Jahan, Taj Mahal. But the love of the stories was different. So, I want to know, why should we preserve the place or monuments? Okay, so without wasting our time, let's hear what Liza want to say. So, please welcome Liza.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Noliza binti Muhammad, nombor matric C20A1326C. Thank you, moderator, for this question. Okay, we should of works to preserve historical site is our own country because the monument have its own history. Although some of the old building only depicts dark events. This demonstrate society struggle in the past. Historical monuments play an important role in shaping the mind of country younger generation, reminding them to value the country heritage and treasures. The history structure available in and of itself. Insight from that, the historical site can accommodate tourism to visit. Historical sites can be used as a research and resources. Historic buildings need to be preserved to be the gaze and appreciate of the younger generation. This historical release can remind the young generation of all the bitter amount that the nationalist fighter went through while liberating the homeland. Able to igniting the mind of the younger generation to always be vigilant against the enemies of the country who are always looking for opportunities to colonize our country, at the same time fight hard for the motherland from being invaded from foreign powers.
Okay, thank you Liza for your explanations. Okay, now let's move to Aina. Okay, Aina, can you tell us how are historical tourist attractions promoted in Malaysia?
Assalamualaikum, my name is Narina Syahda binti Rosman, matric number C20A1299. First at all, thank you to moderator. Okay, in my opinion, we can promote tourist destination in Malaysia, particularly historical destination. By the way, the government and private sector can collaborate together to promote and promote history place such as Kelly Castle in Batu Gajah, Quinta Perak. Okay. Introducing other interesting place in Perak to explore. Sales Carnival or multi-racial ethnic cultures in Malaysia are just a few of the tourist marketing that may be conducted out in the Kelly Castle area. So I think that's all from me.
Wow, was awesome, Aina. Okay, before I forget, can you share how do we can do to educate our children on heritage preservation, Aina?
Thank you to the moderator. In my opinion, making history a mandatory subject for all students is one method to teach children about cultural preservation. This is because children will be able to learn and better understand what has occurred in our country, Malaysia, and will have a stronger sense of attachment to their hometown. Furthermore, with the introduction of World History Days every a few years as a day to remember history, we can do any content like a coloring content of historical building, crossword puzzle, and having some show a film or others activity. This is because we want to attach the interest of children. The film should be entertaining and not overly based on historical facts. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Aina. Okay, but now I want to know what are the steps taken to protect the monuments, Nabila?
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nabila binti Muhammad Zaki. Matric number is C20A1151. Thank you, moderator, for the questions. Steps taken to protect the monument, we can commemorate the service of very warrior or architects who built the building, because in the future generation can see the existing monument to acknowledge of history or love for the country when looking at historic building. Monuments should also be protected for economic sector of the country and for the future generation, so as not to miss the historical significance.
Wow, that is very useful step to protect that monuments, Nabila. Okay, Nabila, can you explain to us how long does it take to preserve the monuments?
Okay, the time taken to preserve this place take a very long time because of the importance of this building to preserve in order to increase the tourist attractive to see for themselves the historical monuments. It is also useful for the simple generation to see historic building and learn a little bit of Malaysian story. Thank you.
Thank you, Nabila, for the informative and interesting explanations. Okay, now let's move to Liza back. I want to ask the last questions to you, Liza. Okay, what are the agencies involved in heritage preservation in Malaysia, Liza? Can you tell us? Because we want to know it.
Thank you, moderator, for this question. There are 5 agencies involved. The first is the National Cultures and Arts Department, which is responsible for planning, clothing, and disseminating arts and culture information materials. Malaysia National Archive Department is also in charge of collecting, obtaining, and storing national records. The National Academy of Cultures, Art and Heritage is the third base. The fourth section is the Department of Cultural Heritage. Finally, there is Malaysian Department of Museum and Antiquities.
Okay, thank you again, Liza, for your explanations. Okay, for the last word from me, I would like to thank again to all the panelists and to all the audience for cheering up this forum. So thank you for your attentions and Assalamualaikum. Bye.